now made it to this, I wouldn't say Kopinka because it's still fairly new, but a traditional Japanese house that has been bought by an Italian family who lives in Jakarta. But they actually tend to spend quite a lot of time each year in Japan inside the house, so they were able to do a lot of things by themselves. Hello, sorry I'm interrupting you during the cooking.
Absolutely, no worries.
Would you mind sharing what you're doing?
Yes, so this is an Italian, well, my take on an Italian dish today, on what we had in the kitchen. So it's like a chicken arrabbiata, or alla, come si chiamava? Come lo chiamava la nonna? Pollo alla cacciatora. So cacciatora chicken. So it's with a little bit of olives, onion, tomato sauce.
Yes, it's very.
Chicken.
You're spending a few weeks here, and thank you for setting up the table.
My pleasure.
Yes.
So it's still a work in process, so please excuse us if
Yes.
it's not the tidiest and organized, but we are trying our best to host you.
Thank you. And then you've changed the
Yeah,
flooring.
we changed the flooring. So this was the tatami room. Actually, it was the more damaged one because probably they were also cooking in this one.
Yes.
And so we decided to change the flooring. We did the insulation, and the base was already very good, so we did it quite quickly. And this is just, so it's Japanese made tiles of wood. This was the tea room, I suppose. And so I decided to keep it as original as possible. We kept all the decoration.
And these things
this
too.
was already here, yes. So it's all full with the
original items.
Yeah, all the cups for the tea are here, or the teapots. Everything is original from the house.
Yeah, I think many things inside they could still be reused.
Absolutely, right? Yes. We must say that the quality of the house and the quality of the things was perfect, in my opinion.
And this was a house.
This is the house as it was before. Yes.
The main house here, the
factory,
warehouse, factory, and the garden around the house.
I think it was actually, this one was like a producing site, so they were probably producing, I'm not sure if they were doing the threads of silk or if they were doing the final silk
product. Kyotango is famous for the weaving, so I think
for the chirimen, silk. Yes, the crepe. We call it crepe di seta. So the
in Italian?
Crepe di seta.
Okay.
Yeah. So these were all original from the house. I just cleaned them and reused also all the decorations.
And I see you have very nice usage of engawa with the view outside of the garden.
Yeah, that's actually was one. You remember when we asked you to look for the houses? This was one of the must. I wanted to have the engawa house with the engawa because I feel it's beautiful. And so one feature of this house is also the snow window.
Yes, of course.
So that's another thing.
Probably when it's too cold, you stay inside.
Yes, and you look at the snow outside. Exactly. And I love this.
Yeah. And the decoration from, I'm sure,
this is from Indonesia.
It's very
so
nice.
Because we live in Indonesia, so we made a little bit of but I think this is the way they decorate some of the outside gardens and also the inside of the houses, and they are meant to protect us and the house. So they are for good fortune, good luck and whatever. So I thought that it was nice. Also this one I brought from Indonesia. This I bought here. They are the one that I liked to have in the house. So this is made from the owner of the house. Actually, I want to keep it in the house.
Yes.
And the one of my favorite things of this table is that it becomes a game.
Mahjong table.
Mahjong table, yes. I'm learning to play mahjong, so I'm planning to keep it and use it.
Yes.
And this is the view. So we are arranging the garden.
Yeah, I think it's really nice you have garden all around
Yes.
the house, right?
So basically, I wanted to keep all the rooms that have the exit on the garden to have a wonderful view. So we are trying to recreate a wonderful color scheme with flowers. These are all
from the house.
From the house, yeah. They are all with silk or with very light material. So I'm keeping, and the futon that are made. I learned that they are made from one artisan of the area that makes wonderful futon. So I clean them up. I place them under the sun, as some of my friends here suggested me. And I kept it because I feel the patterns and the decorations are amazing. House, and I decided to keep.
It's a shame that they're just left here, but
Yes,
you
that's
get to.
why. So my program is to wash them all, clean them all, and then place them in each room so that people can use it. And they had the long one and the short one. So I believe this is like the jacket for the cold to be placed on top, right? They are fantastic.
For so many occasions, wow, this is really
Yes.
fun,
It's a pity. You see, and they are new. This is just from the old. This is just from the keeping them in the closet for so long. So today I'm starting to wash them. Some I wash by hand. They are amazing. Just amazing.
Even just as a display for the room is really
Yes.
nice.
So what I want, because every wardrobe we will place like a bar where they can hang clothes. So I'm thinking to keep them like 2 or 3 for each room. So that
I thought this was a dresser,
me too.
Yes.
I thought it was like something for the.
but it's for old telephones. And you have music when you're on hold. Does this one play?
Let me see.
It's okay. You have to
Something
do
like
that,
that,
yes.
yeah.
But this
But
one
this
is
one, yes. See, you manually charge it from here.
you have to do it on the back. Okay. So besides the main house, they have a warehouse on the side. A lot of things, but they said they already disposed a lot of garbage. A few hundred kilos. Here's where there used to be a weaving side, I'm sure. But all the machineries they're removed. Just a lot of things that still needs to be disposed. But the frame, the structure, they look, there's nothing that needs to be repaired. So in the end, they still want to use this area for something. But for now, more like a storage. And to the back of the house. Oof. This is also part of the house. Another section of the garden. They've really been able to spend so much time cleaning everything and planting new trees, flowers. So really, if you're going to be buying a place in Japan, it'd be great if you actually get to spend at least a few months inside the house every year to keep the house, the surrounding tidy. So beside the warehouse, this is still the warehouse, but it has a second floor going up. So I'm just wearing shoes because it's not fully clean yet. But on top of this warehouse, they've cleaned everything. When I saw it before, it was a lot messier. They have so many things in this area, but now see, everything is clean. No leaking from the roof. I think this was only built 30-40 years ago, but it's really kept in nice condition. The tatami mats are not even moldy or soggy. So they wish to use this as like a guest space. There's no toilets or shower room yet, but it's what they're planning to do in the long term.